Have you ever wondered what's really, truly, thousands of kilometers right beneath your feet? For a long time, it was just science fiction. But you know what? After a search that took 20 years, scientists have just made a massive discovery about the very heart of our world. So let's go on an incredible journey to the center of the Earth and see what they found.
You know, this quote from one of the scientists just nails it. It makes you think of our planet not as some simple solid rock, but as this complex ball of different layers, right? Like a jawbreaker. And it turns out we've just found a brand new layer we never knew existed.
Okay, let's start our descent. We all live up here, on the crust, which is basically a paper-thin skin on the planet. Below that, you've got the huge, gooey mantle. But our trip today, we're going way deeper, right to the very center, the core. So, the core itself? It's actually in two parts. First, you hit the outer core, which is this giant, churning ocean of liquid hot iron and nickel. But then, right at the very center, the pressure is just so insane that the same stuff gets squeezed into a solid ball. And that's the inner core. And just look at these conditions. I mean, it's absolutely extreme. The temperatures are scorching. The outer core can literally get hotter than the surface of the sun. It's this unbelievable heat and pressure that create this incredibly dynamic engine right at the heart of our planet.
Okay, so there's this giant furnace at the center of the Earth. But why should we care? All the way up here on the surface? Well, it turns out that this deep Earth engine is probably the single most important reason that life as we know it can even exist.
It's a fair question, right? It feels so far away, so disconnected from our day-to-day. But all that motion down in the liquid outer core, it generates something absolutely vital, a planetary-scale magnetic field. And this whole process has a name, the geodynamo.
Now, the key phrase here is self-sustaining. See, the movement creates a magnetic field, and that field then helps keep the movement going. It's this beautiful, powerful feedback loop that's been running for billions of years.
So how does it actually work? Well, let's break it down. First, heat radiating from the solid inner core gets the liquid outer core swirling and churning. That's convection. Then, as the Earth spins, it whips that liquid iron into these giant spirals. That flow of metal generates massive electric currents, and boom! Those electric currents are what create our planet's magnetic field. And here's the payoff. This is why it all matters. That magnetic field is our planet's invisible force field. It protects our atmosphere from getting blasted away into space by solar winds. It shields our ozone layer. It's what makes Earth this amazing, habitable planet, instead of a barren rock like Mars.
Okay, so this all begs a huge question. If we can't actually go there, we can't even get close, how in the world do we know any of this?